What's up, everybody? Bill Tendo here, back again. And if you want to check out YouTube's newest update, then go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button. When you hit that subscribe button, it's going to sparkle now. That's pretty awesome. And if you want to be notified of my videos when they go up, which is almost every day, we do a short video, well, then hit that notification bell. We're working on the sound. We're working on the video. Obviously, I'm tired of looking gray and washed out over here because I'm already washed up. I'm just an old man on the internet, but thanks for coming by. So today, we are going to talk about 5 Famicom games that are rare and expensive. So, just real brief background. If you are not familiar with Famicom, Famicom is the family computer from Japan. In the United States, they gave it a different look, and they called it the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment Center, the OG Nintendo. So, in Japan, it's just called the Famicom. We have the Super Nintendo, they have the Super Famicom. That's all there is to it. Same machine, different story. So, the first one on our top 5 today is going to be the Punch-Out Gold cartridge. Now, this is not Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, as you can see, bull. Whoop. I'll duck for you. But the cartridge was gold. This is after Mike Tyson was no longer involved. And so this cartridge worth a lot of money. A couple $100. So really, really cool. Next game we're going to get into is called Captain Saver. So Captain Saver is Power Blade 2, which is an incredibly expensive American game for the Nintendo. But this is Power Blade 2, the Famicom version, and it was called Captain Saver. Also, a couple $100 for this game. If you want to play it, if you want to own it, whether it be the American or the Japanese version, it's going to cost you unless you emulate. But that's just the way it is. By the way, I'm a big fan of emulation because if you want an $800 game for your collection, that is fantastic. And I am so happy for you. No hate. Honestly, people that collect pay my bills. I sell games. But no one should have to pay $800 just to play a game. So I'm actually a pretty big fan of emulation. Next up on our list is going to be number 3. Moon Crystal. Let me bop out the way. Moon Crystal is an action platformer with a couple of very small RPG elements. Very entertaining game. Very fun. Definitely something you would want to check out. It was only released on the Famicom. Not all of these games were released in America, by the way. So now we're going to move on to number 2. And that is, whoops. What? Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. I was looking up pictures. So, this is called Rekka, and it is a space shooter. And we all know it's a shmup, a shoot 'em up. Before shmups became dominant on home consoles. This was a very, very popular one. It was called Rekka. Summer Carnival 92. So that's when this was released, and it was only released for a very short time. And it was only released in Japan. Never came to America. This bad boy is awesome. A lot of people I know, they're like, oh, gradius. Look, Rekka is an all-around better game. So if you want to play it, if you want to own the cartridge, it's probably going to cost you about $500. But if you just want to play the game, it's definitely worth your time. And our last game, our number 1 on the list, was also released in America. It is Gimmick. And actually, I snagged this picture off of eBay. That's why it says Retro Games 2019, because I believe that's a seller on eBay. But the game is Gimmick. Look how cute this guy is. What? Get out of here with your cute little ass. Man, I love these platformers. I absolutely love them. Now, this game will probably run you about $600, and that's loose. If you want it complete in box, it's going to be closer to $1,000. But being that I have played it on my emulator, it's a very fun game. It's very well done. It came out very near the end of the lifespan of the Nintendo. I believe the Super Nintendo was already released. So it really kind of pushes the limits of what can be done with the Nintendo. In the same regards of Little Samson. Little Samson came out in the United States. The Super Nintendo was already out. It is one of the best platformers for NES. But because the Super Nintendo was already out, the game did not have a very high print run. Very rare. Very good game, which makes it super expensive. Gimmick is the same way. It came out at the end of the lifespan of the Famicom. And it was very, very well done. Very fun to play. But just not a lot of people bought it. So it's kind of rare, kind of expensive. But definitely check out these 5 games. They are amazing. Again, if you can't afford them, just emulate. Try them out and see what you think. I don't think any of these games are available by Nintendo anywhere. So I don't think you can download any of this on like your Switch or anything with the retro game. So, Anyway, like I said, hit that like and subscribe button. Watch that subscribe button star. It's going to sparkle with stars. All right, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it.